Hi everyone, today I'm continue read about education. When I was 27 years old, I left a demanding job in management consulting for a job that was even more demanding teaching. I went to teach 7th grade math in the New York City public school. And I lied as a teacher. I made questioning tests. I gave her homework assignments. When the work came back, I calculated grade. What struck me was that IQ was not the only difference between my best and my worst students. Some of my strong performers did not have a stratospheric IQ score. Some of my smartest kids were doing so well. And that got me thinking the kind of thing you need to learn in 7th grade math. Sure, they had residual decimals, the area of a parallelogram, but the concepts are not impossible, and I was firmly convinced that every one of my students could learn the material if they work hard and long enough. After 7 more years of teaching, I came to the conclusion that what we need in education is much better understanding of students and learning from motivation perspective, from a psychological perspective. In education, the one thing we know how to measure best is IQ. But what if doing well in school and in life depends on much more than the ability to learn quickly and easily? So I left the classroom and I went to graduate school to become a psychologist. I started studying kids and adults in a kind of super challenging setting, and in every study my question was, who is successful here and why? My research team and I went to West Point Military Academy. We tried to break with cadets who stay in military training and we would drop out. We went to the last nurse spelling bee and tried to break with children who advanced fastest in competition. We studied rookie teacher working in really tough neighborhoods, asking, which teachers are still going to be here in teaching by the end of the school year, and of those who will be the most effective at improving learning outcome for the students. We partner with private companies, asking, which of these salesperson is going to keep the jobs, and who's going to earn the most money. In also every different context, one critic emerged a significant predictor of success, and it wasn't social intelligence, it wasn't good looks, physical health, and it wasn't IQ. It was grit. Grit is passion and perseverance for very long-term goals. Grit is having stamina. Grit is sticking with your future, day in, day out, not just for the week, not just for the month, but for a year, and working really hard to make that future reality. Grit is living life. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. A few years ago, I started studying grit in the Chicago public school. I asked thousands of high school juniors to take grit questionnaire and then wait around more than a year to see who would graduate. Turns out in that grit the kids was significantly more likely to graduate. Even when I measured them on every characteristic, I could measure things like family income, standardized achievement test score, even how safe kids left when they were at school. So it's not just that West Point or the national spelling bee that grit matter. It's also in school, especially for kids at risk for dropping out. To me, the most shocking thing about grit is how little we know, how little some know about building it. Every day, parents and teachers ask me, how do I build grit in kids? What do I do to teach kids a zero work ethic? How do I keep them motivated for the long run? The honest answer is, I don't know. What I do know is that talent doesn't make you greater. Our leaders show very clearly that there are many talented individuals who simply do not follow through on the commitment. In fact, in our data grid, it usually unrelated or even inversely related to method of talent. So far, the best idea I hear about building written kids is something called growth mindset. This is an idea developed at Stanford University by Kendrick, and is believed that the ability to learn is not fixed, that it can change with your effort day to day, and has shown that when kids read and learn about the brain and how it can train and grow in my response to change, they are much more likely to persevere when they fail, because they told me that failure is a permanent condition. Growth mindset is great idea for building grit, but we need more. Thanks for listening.